Hey guys, welcome to Jack's Beautiful You. Today's video, I'm super excited because we are going to be talking about my top 5 favorite niche perfumes in my collection. So these are my top 5 at the moment, although some of these have been pretty tried and true, but I want you to guess because if you've been watching me for a long time, some of these you're going to already know. Some of them might surprise you though. I might have 1 or 2 in here that you might not be expecting, but definitely pause the video if you've been watching me for a while and put your guesses in the comment section. I would love to see if you are correct. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, we mostly talk about perfumes. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing what my top 5 niche perfumes are in my collection at the moment, then just keep on watching. So this is part of my top 5 series that I'm doing. I explained to you guys before in another video that I am breaking my collection down by top 5s. And then once I'm done with my top 5 series, if there are perfumes that didn't make it into any of the top 5 lists, I'm going to seriously consider whether or not they need to stay in my collection or not. I am really trying to curate my collection down to just loves. Also, before we get into the list, I do want to share with you my scent of the day. I am feeling very yellow today. I want sunshine, I want spring, I want summer, I want pineapples, I want yellow, I want happiness. That's the vibe I'm going with right now. So I chose Dolce Melodia for my scent of the day from Sospiro because it's in a yellow bottle. Or is this orange? It's like a yellowy, close enough, okay? It's yellowish. And this is just absolutely one of my favorite fragrances. It didn't make it into my top 5, but it is definitely up there for sure. And it is super fruity, it is musky, it is sweet. I absolutely love this fragrance, especially for spring, and it also lasts forever, for an eternity. It is a beast of a perfume. If you're looking for a fruity, musky, strong springtime fragrance, this is definitely it. So that is Dolce Melodia by Sospiro. All right, I did not rank these because honestly, I just cannot. So in no particular order, let's go ahead and get the obvious one. I'm pretty sure every single person who's ever watched me before is already going to know that Angel Share is definitely going to be in the list. This is Angel Share by KILIAN. Just absolutely adore this fragrance. I don't wear it very often. It's definitely not a signature scent, you know what I mean? It's not something that I can wear every day, but this is a perfume that I cannot live without. This is a holiday perfume for me, and this is just, it brings me so much happiness, so much joy. I love to smell it even right now. I'm not really in the mood for scents like this, but this still smells so amazing to me. That cinnamon apple pie with some booziness and the oak and the base is just my absolute favorite. Out of this scent profile, there's a lot of like cinnamony apple pie-ish type of fragrances out there. There has never been one in that scent profile that has beat this for me. This one's my favorite. I get really, really good performance out of it. And I just love every single thing about it. I love the bottle. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the performance. I love the scent. It's just happy coming home for the holidays perfume for me. You definitely have to like boozy fragrances, and you definitely need to like cinnamon. And also there is definitely oak in the base. I picked that up for sure. I really like that because for me, it offsets the sweetness. This is a very sweet fragrance, and that apple pie, like that ooey gooey apple pie center is definitely there for me. But the oak comes through and tones it all down and just makes it absolutely perfect. This is a unisex fragrance. I feel like anyone can wear it and just smell like happy holidays. So that is by KILIAN, Angel Share. All right, up next we have by Xerjoff. This is Via Cavour 1. This was my favorite purchase of 2024, and it is in my top 5. It has definitely stolen my heart. I am so in love with this fragrance. It is absolutely fantastic. It is giving Angel Share a run for its money. Angel Share has always been my favorite fragrance in my collection, and I don't know, this one's up there. So I'm not saying which one's my favorite, but this one is definitely up there for me, and I just love this fragrance. I had tried it a while back ago and I knew I really, really loved it, but I didn't know how much I was gonna actually love this fragrance until I actually bought a full-size bottle and wore it, and oh my gosh, every time I wear it, I just feel so amazing. So I get a lot of the red berries in here. I think there's like peach and quince in the opening of this fragrance, but I don't really get that. I get the red berries, I get a lot of the rose and some of the chocolate that's in kind of the heart or the mid of this fragrance. It has a sweetness to it as well. There's some caramel in here and some vanilla in the base. There is some oud and patchouli listed. I do get a little bit of the patchouli, but I don't get oud at all. I would never have known that there was oud in this fragrance. I just don't pick it up. I get a little tiny bit of patchouli, but more than that, I get the vanilla, like a vanilla caramel musky kind of base. There is musk in the base as well. This is just elegant, sophisticated, sweet but not too sweet, has gourmand touches, but I would not call this gourmand. I definitely get the rose. I'm a huge fan of rose. I mean, this literally has everything I love in a perfume, except for the oud, which I'm not a big oud person, but I can't smell the oud in here anyway, so hey, that's fine with me. It's just sexy, sophisticated, classy. Gosh, I love this perfume. I love it so, so much. Amazing performance, and it just makes me happy. Yeah, like I said, this was my favorite purchase of 2024, and it has now made my top 5. I really want to reach for this a lot more than what I do. I force myself to slow down on this fragrance. I do feel like this is a lot easier to wear than Angel Share. Angel Share is just like winter for me, November, December, sometimes January, I'll wear it, but that's it. This is a fragrance I feel like I could get away with wearing all year round. Maybe not the dead heat of summer, but spring, fall, winter, yes, I could wear this. So definitely easier to wear than Angel Share, but still, I love me some Angel Share, okay? But this is just, if you have not tried this, you need to get your nose on this, especially if you like those notes. The red berries in here is just so good. It's got that fruitiness, but with a seductive, darker kind of, not a super dark base, but it does have a little bit of a depth to it, I would say. More of a depth than a darkness. Just absolutely fantastic. This is by Xerjoff via Cavour 1. All right, so my earrings are pineapples. I love pineapples in my fragrances, and this is one of my favorite. Well, it's in my top 5, so obviously I am obsessed with this, and it's getting to be the season for me to wear this again, which I'm pretty sure I'll finish this bottle this summer and have to buy another one because I cannot be without it. This is by Simone Andreoli, Leisure in Paradise. This is an obsession in the summertime for me. I honestly, there was one summer when I first got this that this was like, I wore it several days in a row and couldn't stop. I'm afraid to smell it because I'm going to just go nuts. I'm just going to get obsessed all over again. I don't know what it's the pineapple is what it is. There's pineapple in here. There's papaya, I think, in here as well. It's not just pineapple, but I pick up, my nose interprets pineapple big time in this fragrance. Some people do get more of the papaya, but I get more of the pineapple, and it's a sweet, juicy pineapple. There's lots of vanilla in here. I think there's a little bit of woodiness in here, but I've never picked up a ton of that. There's some coconut. It is such a gorgeous summertime scent. And I know a lot of people have complained about the performance of this. They said the performance isn't great. On me, it's not terrible. Like I don't struggle to smell it on me. I can smell it on me. It's not super, super loud, but that's okay because I wear this in the summertime and it is very sweet. So if it was stronger than what it was, it would probably not work in the summertime. It'd probably make me sick to my stomach. So I don't mind that it's not super loud because I can smell it. I get these gorgeous, like sweet pineapple wafts off of me throughout the day. And man, do I love that in the summertime. Yes, absolutely. This is something that you need to check out for yourself though, because this might be too sweet for some people in the heat. So, I don't know if this is going to be for everyone, but this is just my favorite summertime fragrance of all time. I adore this. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on this fragrance, a lot of compliments. So I know people can smell it because I walked up to a counter and the first thing the girl said was, "Oh my gosh, you smell amazing. What is that?" So I know it's at least strong enough to waft to a person, you know, that's in front of you. It might not fill up a room, but I just don't have issues with the performance. So, one to test out, not a safe blind buy, but if you like pineapple and papaya and vanilla fragrances with a little bit of coconut, oh, so juicy, fruity sweet. Love it, love it, love it. So this is Leisure in Paradise by Simone Andreoli. All right, up next we have my favorite tobacco fragrance of all time so far, anyway, that I have tried. This is the one of the fragrances that kind of opened my eyes to the fact that I love tobacco, because I used to think tobacco was smoky. You know, I used to think it was only like a smoky cigarette smelling type of note. I didn't realize that it could also come as a sweet, like unlit tobacco. That's what I get from this fragrance. I don't get anything smoky. This is by Argos and this is Triumph of Bacchus. This fragrance is just emotionally, it moves me. It's one of those fragrances that the first time, I'll never forget the first time I smelled it. It was like, you know, music started playing in the background and I was so amazed and I was so blown away and I was so intrigued by what I was smelling. And I was newer to niche at the time and it really made an impression. You know what I mean? It made an impression that just stayed with me. And I still feel that way every time I smell it. So good. Still my favorite from the house. I love the House of Argos, but this one is still my favorite. This has a lot of notes that I absolutely love. This has a ton of notes in it, but it's boozy. It has rum. It also has white peach and green apple. I don't get peach. I do get the green apple though, which is a note that I truly, genuinely love in fragrances. I love that combination of the apple and the boozy notes in the opening. There is some saffron in here for sure. You definitely have to like saffron to like this. The saffron in here is a little bit on the kind of leathery side. It doesn't smell like straight up leather, but I get kind of like sometimes saffron for me can smell spicy and sometimes it can smell more like leather. This is more on the leather side than the spicy side for me. There's tonka bean and there's patchouli in here. I definitely picked that up. And then there's some florals in here in the heart. And then the base is the best. The base is an ambery. This is definitely an ambery warm fragrance. It's ambery, it's warm, it's tobacco, but it's the kind of tobacco I like where it smells sweet and unlit, like pipe tobacco that hasn't been lit yet. There's, like I said, there's nothing smoky about it. And then there's vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. I wouldn't really say I pick up musk in here at all, but I definitely that creamy, like vanilla sandalwood base is definitely in here for sure. It's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. I love vanilla. I love sandalwood. I love tobacco. I love saffron. I love apple. I love rum. You know what I mean? Like everything I love, tonka bean, everything I love is in this fragrance and it all blends together so beautifully and I just love it. Now, some people think that this leans I've heard some people say they think this leans more on the masculine side, which kind of surprises me because I typically like unisex fragrances that is slightly more on the feminine side. It's very rare that I'll want a fragrance that is masculine leaning for me, or too masculine leaning, I should say. But my nose doesn't interpret this as masculine leaning. It just interprets this as perfectly down the middle unisex. I really feel like anyone can wear this. For me, this is just perfect, like the perfect unisex fragrance. I really feel like anyone is gonna smell fantastic in this fragrance. It's very unique. Again, another compliment getter. It is super strong. You do not need a lot of sprays. Very, very good performance, and I am still obsessed with this fragrance. So this is by Argos, Triumph of Bacchus. And last but definitely not least is by MFK, and this is Gentle Fluidity Gold. I love this fragrance. This is just so, I can't be without this fragrance. It's so just, it's class in a bottle. I love the juniper berries in here because it's almost like a mixture for me between berries and rose. There's no rose listed in this fragrance, but I swear there's a hint of rose in here, but it's the juniper berries. And then it's mixed with nutmeg, which is a spice that I adore. So the opening of this fragrance it absolutely captures my attention. It captures my heart. It's got a sweetness to it. It's lots of vanilla. This is definitely a vanilla fragrance. The base is jam-packed with vanilla, but that juniper berries and nutmeg in the opening is what just absolutely pushes this fragrance over the top for me. I just think it's sweet and elegant and classy and sophisticated. It smells expensive, but it's one of those fragrances that you could wear anywhere, anytime. You don't need to go to a fancy dinner in order to wear this. You could make this a signature scent. I feel like you could wear this all year round. I feel like you could, dress it up, dress it down, and you could wear this with jeans and a t-shirt if you wanted to, but it smells like it's quality, it smells expensive. So this would make a great signature scent and really good all year round scent, in my opinion. On me, the performance is really, really good. I do not have issues with it. I can smell it on me all day with a moderate scent bubble with the most gorgeous wafts that I enjoy so much throughout the day. So yeah, I absolutely adore this fragrance. This is by MFK Gentle Fluidity Gold. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Those are my top 5 niche fragrances in my collection, and I want to hear from you. What do you think of these fragrances? Do you love them? Have you tried them? Do you like them? Do you hate them? What are your top 5 niche fragrances in your collection? Definitely let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear your top 5 or your top 2 or your top 1, whatever you want to do. List it in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. If you found this video helpful and you liked it, then give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Oh, and also do not forget to check out my new channel. I started a new channel. It's a Christian faith-based channel. It's called Jack's Overcoming Darkness. I will leave it in the description box if you're interested. It is rough starting a new channel from scratch, so help me out and go over there and check it out. If you like it, then subscribe. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.